good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Well, here the daily crumb. Help you along your way today. Well, we hope so. Anyway. Ease. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you. Get off the table. And welcome to the Daily Trump with me, Mingy Steve Majaki Quay, your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. Also, Christiana Carr. Chrissy Carr. Get down. Get down. Superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome. Are you beautiful divine beings right here too? How goes it with you? Hey, hey, hey. It's a Tuesday. A Tell It Tuesdays. A Try It Tuesdays. Terrible Tuesdays. The kitty's not listening Tuesdays. Get off that table. What did I tell you? I'm going to shoot you with this. I'm going to shoot you. She don't think I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up. She jumped off the table. Okay, here we go. Because it happens like that. Let me just quickly squeeze this in. Anytime I want to do a little quickie, I'm slow and steady, okay? I used to say quickie girl, okay? Not anymore, okay? Here we go. Okay. Let's dive in now. Okay, okay. So, trying Tuesdays. I don't know what's up for you. What's up for you? How's that grow? Slept in. Tuesdays. I did. I woke up to my PSW at the door. She had to come early today. So, yeah. I mean, I'm all cleaned up now. Okay. And it's cold. It's cold here. It's very cold. Okay. It was a cold day here in the Peterborough. Well, my hot chocolate is still hot. That's why I like it in there. It's hot right to the last drop. I have to be very careful. Here we go. I like it hot. I don't like iced tea. I don't like iced coffee. Okay, chocolate milk sometimes. But if I want a hot chocolate, if I want a chocolate milk, I just drink chocolate milk. I want a hot chocolate. Okay? Okay, there we go. And I drink it when it's hot. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night. I couldn't sleep. So I got up and then, oh, look at that. Affirmation, inspiration, reflection. Here we go. Three on the top. Yeah, so I was up till like 4 o'clock and then my PSW came a 8:45. She usually comes quarter after. Oh. Here we go. Okay, we're working in with it. All right, we go with it. We grow with it. Okay. Loneliness is the poverty of self. Solitude is the richness of self. May Sarton, today be that friend to yourself that your heart most desires in another. Was not just yesterday. Was this week? That was the 21. I know we've had 12 to 21, so this is three. Three's not self-expression, right? Nobody gonna know you if you don't show you, right? You ain't gonna show you if you don't love you too, right? If you don't at least accept you or feel like, oh, you're worthy to be here. Because you are. How do you know? I'll tell you right now. Let's do the worthy to be here test. Breathing. Ah, yeah. Heart beating. Oh, yeah. All right, you belong here. Look at that. You just passed the wordiness test. You just passed the living test. You are living. Your heart's beating. You're breathing. You're alive. You're living right now. And I'm so grateful that you are. So thank you. Thank you. This world is more beautiful and brighter with you in it. Thank you. I, and I mean it. I mean it, okay? It's not just words. I really mean it. I'm so glad you're here. We're all worthy. We all have something to give. Okay, you're essential here. You know that just because you're breathing and your heart's beating. Okay, there we go. You want to know? Okay. There we go. 33. This one is 3. Okay. Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. When we can be alone, we can be with others without using them as a means of escape. Bell hooks. Do you use being with others as a means of escape because you can't sit by yourself? I don't know. If you don't like that human that you are, wow, like seriously, you're the only human being that's with you from the time you're conceived till the time you cross that rainbow bridge. So we should like this human. Shouldn't there be at least one human kind and loving to us, accepts us just the way we are? Can we not be that human for ourselves? I don't know. Because if we're not, we're going to deflect that from anybody else. I don't know. How's that grow for you? What have you experienced in your life, huh? What have you seen? Hmm. Take a solitary walk through a local park or on a trail. Embrace the solitude and appreciate the time with your thoughts. A 33. I've been doing that a lot. I've had lots of time with my thoughts. I embrace that time. I love it. But I'm ready to share some time with some others now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And that's okay. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. I was just sharing in that. I don't want to be. I've been very, very slow because I convinced myself that other people weren't really the people that I wanted them or needed them to be. And so I'm rebuilding that trust in myself to know that. And then after that experience with the getting scammed there just in the last fall, when I thought it was my friend Therese, and it wasn't. But I really wanted it to be. And that's the thing. That's where I'm getting. Just because I want it to be true doesn't mean that it is. Just because I wanted them to really love me and care for me doesn't mean that they really do. Okay? And hey, flip side too. Maybe they just don't know how to show it, and we can give them excuses. But I am worth more than to be left in a puddle of tears on the floor, right? To be left for dead or whatever, right? I'm worth more. And so are you. And so are you. Okay, just accept it already. Just accept it. Okay, you're loved beyond measure. You're loved without condition. Okay, let's give that to ourselves. Let's open up and allow that in and pour through us and feel that. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me growing. His strength is made great in my weakness. And I call that in and I do. I feel those hugs. I've been lifted off the floor when there's nobody there. Literally held up to the sink because I got to brush my teeth before I go to bed. Always. So here we go. So what is that, right? So learning how to be with ourselves is central to the art of loving, right? Because then you're with somebody because you're choosing to be. That used to be something. Somebody said they need me, they'd be like, okay, no, 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 you don't need me. Okay, I don't want to be with somebody that just needs me, because then what happens when you don't need me no more, right? So even when I was young, it was really no, no, no. That was kind of a red flag to me or a boundary or whatever, because it was like, no, no, no. I want you to want you. I want you to want me. I don't need you to need me. On the bad out of hell by Meatloaf there. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I want you. I need you. But ain't no way I'm ever going to love you. I'm like, I want you. I love you. But there ain't no way I'm going to need you. Okay. Right? We need air. We need, other things as that one. We do need each other. We do. We do need that community and all that, right? But not for a means of escape. Not because I need somebody to be here because I can't be alone. I need a warm body beside me. No. Okay, want one. All right, it'd be nice. But my body pillows are good. Here we go. People who love themselves don't hurt other people. Here we go. Another important reason. The more we hate ourselves, the more we want others to suffer. Reflect on a time that you hurt someone else. What inside of you was out of balance during this time? Have you been able to rebalance those parts? And here we grow. That's a 55. That makes a 1. So that there we grow. And again, okay? I know I've gone on and on about it. Hurt people, hurt people. That's just a big excuse. I'm tired of it. But that's the way we don't take it personally, okay? And then we look at that, and maybe these are reasons to love ourselves. We don't want to turn into those other people. We don't want to be the hurt person continuing to hurt people because we know how that feels, and that is worse. Okay, my humble opinion. is worse when you know how it feels and you continue to do that to another, okay? We don't get our power back that way. It never feels good, okay? It's that power within, not that power over. And we open up and let that spirit come through us, okay? People can't join us inside here, but spirit can. Sweet Jesus God, all my loving relations, whatever you call it, I just hope it's all loving too, okay? It's a personal relationship between the Creator and you. Here we go. So let's see that path and totem going along with us, helping us do that love for ourselves. Not above or below, but as part of, You're just as worthy to be here as I am, as anybody else is. As the one you see is the most worthy to be here. You're just as worthy as that, because there is no human that is above or below others. We're all human beings here. We're all human beings. No one is more important than the other, okay? Thank you very much. My humble opinion. All right, okay, here we go. Beautiful beings, because, oh, the world would be so lame if we was all exactly the same, okay? So embrace that uniqueness, that wonderful, individual, exuberantly reflecting divine originality. Okay, there's one over there. And it's knocking everything down, okay? Okay, I'm stuck in this accent today. I don't know. It's all right. Here we grow. Keeps life interesting, don't you know? You just switch it up here. You never know what you're going to get. I never know what I'm going to get, okay? Except for lots of fun. Here we go. Not a dull moment. We're celebrating. That's the 25. That's sharing, that quickening, right? That's coming. We know that something's coming. We know that shift is coming. We're here in these new years, and we can feel that quickening, that nesting is what it's called. When we have that baby, we know that baby's coming. We don't know exactly when, but it's inevitable. It's going to come out. Okay, all right, okay. And we're getting ready. So we know that something's coming, that energy, but we need to clear out all that old shit and make room for that good shit to come in, okay? For that growth. Make room for that growth, right? And what is that? We need to have our boundaries, and we don't need to be aggressive about it. We're not out there trying to prove who we are. We're just being who we are, being who we were made to be. I don't know. I like to line that up with Creator. Who'd you make me to be? Okay. I'm gonna tap into that unlimited vision as much as I can, because who am I to think that I know better than the divine mind? I don't know, right? My little human brain keep trying to figure it out. I'm like, no, okay. It always works best when I default. Default to Creator. Here you go. Take this. Thank you, Jesus. Take the wheel. All right. Thank you very much. Do you know where I'm growing? I don't. God knows where I'm going, right? And I see that fear, but I don't call it in. We're not calling in that fear. We're not being aggressive and attacking those fears. Rah! Right? I'm not afraid of you, eagle, and then we get eaten, okay? It's not about that. It's about seeing that there's a purpose. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for everything, right? Time and place and all that kind of stuff like that there. We know, like, fear is not a bad thing, but it's if it's hold us back, right? Rabbit is rightfully so to be afraid of eagle, because eagle eats rabbit, okay? So there's something that it's not an irrational fear when this happens. But what's irrational is the actions we take on that. I'm never going outside again. I'm becoming agoraphobic or whatever that's called there. And then, like, the rabbit's whole family starts because now he's too afraid to go out there. That's where fear becomes a problem, is if we let that hold us back, right? If we're being driven by fear, then too, right? We're just doing it because we're going to fear we're missing out and all that. Blah, blah, blah. We're going all too fast. Let's cleanse off. We're cleansing off all that we took on ourselves. Okay, maybe at some point it was put on us and then we took it on. And here we grow. We're in the year of the horse. Yeah, horse. Okay? And that's about in power, the power within, not having power over us, having that power within. It's lifting those burdens, right? I love that saying, sharing sorrows lessens them, sharing our joys multiplies. All right, because when we share, we see that we're not the only ones in that. All right, so we come together. Come together right now. Oh, for peace. For peace. Okay, we gotta go. I got an appointment coming up here, so I'm almost done. I'll be uploading this later. Okay. But that's what we're doing right now. But we find that within ourselves, the in power. We begin within, and we're not having the power over. We begin within. Oh no, what is that for you? What is that for you? Right? We see the records and the keepings that knowing revealed. We see what have we picked up? What is it that we need to cleanse off? Right? And purifying. We're going through this refiner's fire, whatever that is, and gathering back all parts of ourselves. Okay, well, gathering back because they're not gone. It's still here. We're still here. We can't separate from ourselves. Not officially. Not really. I mean, we might separate and defragment inside because we disassociate, and then the mind doesn't know how to bring that back together, so it keeps separate personalities. But what have you? Everybody got their own story. But we gathered it all back. We're still one being and accepting all parts of ourselves. Okay, because they step in for that survival. They help us survive, right, and get through it. So let's embrace those and thank you for all the parts of myself that did what they needed to do to survive and get me here to adulthood, because I'm still alive. And now it's time for me to thrive, right? I don't want to survive. I want to live. And I'm making that choice. What's the choice that you're making, beautiful beings? What's that all said to you? What's that all said to you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. So glad you're here on this earth walk. And I'm so glad that you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. And make this another wonderful, blessed day. I love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And there's my Jenny calling now too. Okay, I'll call you back. Gotta get to an appointment for my beautiful, loving Leon. Here we grow. Here we grow. Gonna knock everything down now, don't you know? Oh, oh. Wouldn't have me any other way though.